All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Marketing Teardown with Andrew and Travis. Today, we're going to talk about Liquid Death's lateral marketing. Pretty much, we're just going to give you a bunch of ideas for Liquid Death. Liquid Death is a still and sparkling canned water company, bottled in the Alps, put into a can, shipped from a can, back into the bottle, through the can. Let's go. Let's see what they're doing.
Cool. Well, first things first, we have a bunch of ideas for these guys. They have a fun brand, and turns out fun brands give you a lot of ideas about different things to try. You can see some of their focus on what they do with their brand voice over here on the right, just to refresh what that looks like. Yeah, welcome to the cold kind of stuff. And we actually found out that they've done some things like this in the past. So, for example, Death Metal Yoga Studios was thrown out there as an idea. They sponsored some yoga streams actually just recently, I believe like a week or two ago. And yeah, they actually did it. They didn't actually open their own Death Metal Yoga studio, but they did do Death Metal Yoga night stream with some yoga streamers, which is pretty freaking hilarious. Celebrity shit talking. This is a good one. You want actually, Travis? I think this was your concept. Do you want to get into this one?
Yeah, so an interesting channel right now, and just a concept that I love is the idea of Cameo. I sent my family members cameos all the time of like D-list celebrities saying hilarious stuff to them and just kind of like razzing them. But celebrity shit talking would be a great way to unify how ridiculous it is that some of these reviews are so impassioned about Liquid Death that are 1 stars, like, oh, Liquid Death, that's gross, this is so dumb, I'm never gonna buy it, and it's obviously not for you. And mix that with people that used to be famous or are still moderately famous, and have them shit talk the brand. The best part is it's not expensive at all. It's super, super easy. It can all be done through an app. Like somebody who's 14 years old could get this campaign completely executed with $532, real math that we did in an afternoon. So Mark McGrath, he's the guy that was in Sugar Ray, right? He's like a super explosive dude, even though he kind of sang like pop love songs in the 90s. Just have him shit talking him. Shaggy 2 Dope, one of the rappers from Insane Clown Posse. And then if you just kind of merge their culture together, it'd be hilarious. And if you intentionally wanted to get more worse reviews, you could advertise these reviews to the people that like these stars, right? And then Gary Busey, who is a treasure, and we must protect him at all costs. Water is the key to the soul, and within yourself, you will know it to be true for every man in their spirit. He just wrote an insane book full of just like platitudes that don't really mean anything, but we love him. He's a treasure. Watch Gary Busey Pet Judge as soon as you can. The thing is, this is a super easy way to test a hilarious idea. You could literally get on the Cameo app, literally text these people, say, hey, Gary Busey, say some crazy shit about Liquid Death that's really inspiring and will get me into the kingdom of heaven. Send. And then like 3 days later, you get literally a video of Gary Busey talking about Liquid Death. $532. Profit is endless, obviously. Super easy campaign to execute, and I think it'd be hilarious. Nobody's really done this yet, which makes me think there's somewhat of a gray area in Cameo. But I don't think Mark McGrath is going to turn $99 down for anything right now.
Yeah, especially if it's leaving a poor review of something. You know, not disingenuously saying something is awesome when they've never tried it. Which is what totally makes this work, because it's one thing to say, oh, we paid them money to say this is good. It's another one to say we paid them money to say this is bad. Like who can argue with that? That's perfect. So that's celebrity shit talking. We also had a pretty solid idea to flip around some of their shipping issues, which, to be honest, this is one of their biggest problems right now with the D2C aspect of their company. Dented cans. Turns out that when you ship cans, it's really easy for them to get dented because packages get handled, thrown around, tossed in, and it's not always guaranteed that your package will be handled with care, even if it says so on the box. But we came up with the idea that basically, what if we turn this into a great moment in customers' mind instead of a shitty moment? And what they could do is they could go out and they could take, say, 1 can per 12 pack and open it up, take the water out, and then put a $100 bill in, purposefully smash the can so it's horribly dented, and then take a picture of it, go on social media, go to their email list, go on all of their customer communication channels, and basically tell everybody, hey, if you get a dented can, there's a chance you could win $100. And now this goes from being I got a dented can, damn it, why is my can dented, to, oh, I really hope I get a dented can because it could have $100 in it. And now it's this golden ticket moment instead of a low quality review. Oh, they should have shipped me, a good can. And then if you don't get the $100, you're still going to say, oh, I didn't win, not, oh, my cans got dented. So
yeah. it completely flips the contest model on its head too, because the psychology of contests is really, really weird, because you're like, oh, okay, yeah, they're running this contest, but there's no way I'm going to win. So rather than be like, hey, if you got a dented can, try to win $100 by sending a picture of your dented can on the internet. It's like, nothing about those contests feels like real and genuine, and Liquid Death is like a super like plugged into the culture, very genuine feeling brand. So it's more like, hey, instead of like trying to see if you're going to win this contest by being entered into the contest, you're entered into the contest immediately for a product you already ordered, and you can win immediately. Like, you open a can and there's $100 in there, you're going to lose your mind, and you're going to tell people 10 times more than like, oh, this is crazy, like I won this thing and I forgot that I entered it, but now I won it, rather than like having both experiences immediately.
Yeah. So this could be huge. Last idea that we have from our minds.
This idea is called bad support hack. So one thing that's weird is the chatbot revolution has really like gotten weird, because you can't really tell if you're talking to a robot or an actual human. It'd be really, really funny, instead of having that weird like robot human like interaction, if you were actually able to talk to like a famous death metal band, right? And you actually kind of ran it as an AMA, like a Reddit AMA. But instead of all the traffic going to Reddit, it's all going to your website. So the idea is like, hey, we're going to have this band run customer support for us for the next 4 hours. And the acknowledgement will be like, hey, yeah, they're terrible at customer support. Like, they're a death metal band.
They don't know anything about customer support.
Yeah, so it'll be awesome, because it'll be like, oh yeah, of course this is like terrible customer support, but it'll be awesome because you're able to like answer the band questions. They can kick you out whenever they want, but it's 4 hours. So like, who gives a shit if people get mad? Yeah. But yeah, it's a great way to like drive a lot of traffic to your website, do something brand new and unique, really close to the brand, and honestly just kind of hilarious. Also, it would be, what you really want to do is give the band unlimited power to give out coupon codes, create like, yeah, here's your free like 15 cases of Liquid Death. All you have to do is pay for shipping. Your code is Death Metal 1 or whatever. So really like letting them run as wild as they possibly can for 4 hours, because there's really not that much damage that can be done.
Yeah, and you know what would be even better too is you could run this and then also have the band live stream their active, like in front of a computer, actually responding to people. That would be hilarious. And I can totally imagine that, hey, this guy is complaining because his package is going to be 1 day late, and then somebody else in the band is just like, do you want to ship him another like 10 packages for free? Yeah. Someone else is like, yeah, can we do that? I don't know, man, just fucking do it. And then they send it. It's so good.
Yep, totally.
Cool. So that's the bad support hack. Overall, as far as I know, a lot of this was our ideas, but they are a very creative company and they've done a lot of similar stuff. I give them a 10 right now. I think that the lateral marketing that we've seen from them, easily a 10, and the potential is endless. The brand they've set up as a platform for this is 10 material. This is a solid 10 situation here.
Little tip, it's because they're not afraid, guys. It's interesting to watch physical product brands do like a $5,000 ad spend test on a channel they're not sure is going to work, but not do actually brave or innovative things that literally only take brain power and creativity. That's their secret weapon here: brain power, creativity, brand, and not being afraid. Boom. Especially when you're early out, especially when you're early on, like this company is. You can try a lot of things, get backlash, and it's not going to hurt you that much. When your revenue as reported by Aller is $2 million, you only have $2 million to lose.
Yeah, exactly. So on that note, that's Teardown. That's our take on lateral marketing. Speaking of not being afraid, if you are not afraid to contact us, then you can hit us up. I run a company called Optomotive. We help other companies launch and scale new brands, new products, and new markets. And Travis, you got some pluggables as well.
Yeah, I'm head of product over at Cinebody.com. We're a video production platform that allows you to create video with anybody on earth. You essentially decide what video you want, create a shot list, and then direct people through the cloud capture on iPhone. Uploads immediately, and then you can edit a video by the time the day is done, and for a tenth of the cost, baby.
Boom. All right, cool. We'll see you guys next time.